Hey guys, welcome back to another video of mine. I'm going to be doing another get it all done because I just have so many different things that I'm doing in this video. I'm going to be doing some of my normal cleaning, and then I've also got some organizing and decluttering in this one. And then I'm also going to be putting up and like decorating with some new curtains that I got. I also got some stuff from the Dollar Tree, some viral Dollar Tree cleaning products as well as some non-viral ones, but I bought them and then I also tested them out for you guys. So I'm going to be letting you know my final decision on those as well. So that's super fun. So if you need some homemaking / cleaning motivation, then definitely stay tuned because this video has got a little bit of everything in it for you guys. And I think you will really enjoy it. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you. And also don't forget to leave a comment and a thumbs up before you head out. And I almost forgot, I also have a little bit of Christmas decorating in this one. I talked about this in my last video, but I surprised my kids with some new Christmas bedding. So I'm going to be doing that in this video as well. So if you are excited for Christmas decorations, then I do have a little bit of that sprinkled in here.
Time is barely on our side. I don't want to waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't want to waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the
Okay, the question of the day is going to be, have you already put your tree up or not? Let me know in the comments if you've already decorated for Christmas. I plan to decorate this week, but I have to take all my fall stuff down first, and I am going to film that for you guys and do a little fall takedown and clean with me, and then I'm going to be decorating for Christmas. So I'm excited to have that up and get it done. So stay tuned for all of that because that is all coming in the coming weeks. But we're going to go ahead and get started in my living room, just cleaning up all of these toys. And my son, my 3-year-old, got into his sister's card games. I keep them all in this drawer right here. This is like the drawer of educational toys / card games, and he got in there without me knowing and caught one of her things of cards out and spread them absolutely everywhere. It was awful. So first was clean those up. Those are so disorganized. Honestly, I need to go through those and sort them because they are probably missing some cards and cards are in the wrong box, but it is what it is. When you have a toddler, that's just life. But I'm going to go ahead and pick everything up so I can run my robot vacuum. I am running my robot vacuum in this video. It's my Narwhal and I absolutely love it. I actually have two because they sent me their newest model and they are absolutely phenomenal. So if you are in the market for a robot vacuum, hit me up and I will let you know. I will send you the links, or I'll try to link them anyways in my description box because I highly recommend them. I have been using my original one for over a year now, and I use them every single day, multiple times a day. They are seriously a game changer. And yes, they are quite expensive. They do go on sale though. So Black Friday, be on the lookout because they will go on sale for Black Friday. But for something that you use every single day, and you will use it every day, especially if you have pets, it's worth every single penny. It pays for itself. And if you do the math and you cut that down to what you're paying per day, it really puts it into perspective. And just trust me, it's a must-have if you can fit it in your budget or save up for it, but they are definitely worth the money. I am going to be so sad to see all my fall decor go. That is my favorite season to decorate for. And this year in particular, I really loved the way that I decorated. It was very minimalistic, very like natural and calming colors. You can go ahead and call me a sad beige mom if you want. That is what I like. It brings calmness to me. And I just love it, and I'm not tired of it yet. Like, you know how sometimes when you decorate for a season and then you're just tired of it and you can't wait to take it down? Like Christmas usually is definitely that for me, and I know that it's that way for a lot of y'all as well. Fall is not that way for me. I love it. I love the cute little pumpkins. I love the colors. I love all of it. It's so cozy, and I just love it. And so I am sad to see it go. I am going to go ahead and get my Narwhal robot vacuum going. And yes, I am dumping the dirty mop water in my sink. Please do not throw a fit about it. You can do you, but I don't mind to do it because I clean and sanitize my sink pretty much every single day. Plus, far worse goes into the sink than some dirty mop water. So sometimes I dump it in the toilet, but sometimes I dump it down right down the drain. and it is totally fine. We are okay. But I'm just adding in some hot water, and it already has the cleaner in there. It's inside of that machine, and it mixes with the water all on its own. And I have this app here to run it, and I just set it to go in a particular area. Today, I just wanted it to do the living room for now. So it's going in there and vacuuming and mopping at the same time. It does lift the mop pads when it goes on my living room rug, so it vacuums that, but it does not mop it. It does also sense how dirty the floor is, so it will go back to the base station and clean the mops and go back and continue mopping, so it doesn't just spread dirty water around. It goes back, washes the mops several times. It has so many different features you can customize, but it really does get my floors really clean, and it's excellent with pet hair, and I just cannot recommend it enough. This little cabinet here is where I keep my kids' like craft supplies, coloring, and that sort of thing. And as you can see, it's a complete and total disaster. And this has been on my to-do list to get done. And so since I am doing a get it all done, I decided to go ahead and tackle this today. And per usual, I usually dread these things and put them off for the longest time. And then once I do them, it's really not that bad. And once it's done, I feel so good. So if I could give you any advice today, it would be to just do it, because once you do it, you're going to feel so good. And it's really not as bad as you are making it out to be. I promise. One thing that I like to do when I'm doing a project like this, folding laundry or decluttering and organizing a space, is to put on a podcast to listen to. It helps pass the time. And I was listening to Annie Elise, 10 to Life, about, honestly, I can't even remember which podcast I was listening to this day, because I listen to podcasts while I'm doing my makeup. I listen to it while I'm doing my laundry or the kids' laundry, and I also listen to them when I'm doing a project like this. So if I could also give you any advice today, it would be you could listen to a podcast instead of music. I do like to listen to music as well, but a podcast just really helps to pass the time because you're focused on the story and listening to that while you're kind of just mindlessly organizing and stuff. And you do have to put a little bit of thought into organizing, don't get me wrong, especially for me because I'm not very good at organizing. But it really truly does help, and it kind of gives you something to look forward to when you're doing that kind of stuff. I, for one, hate folding laundry, and so listening to podcasts during that time gives me something to look forward to and makes it not so terrible. I keep things like their Play-Doh and their slime, which I only allow cloud slime. I don't allow regular slime in my house. I hate it. It's banned. And then I keep like her Kinsley's painting stuff. She has these masks she loves to paint. She has canvases and all her paints and stuff. So all of the painting supplies, anything that goes along with that, I have in there. Which, fun fact, if you have a kid that likes to do that, Five and Below, which is a store here. I don't know if a lot of people have that or not, but they have great art supplies for Five and Below. And also the Dollar Tree has really good art supplies. So if you want to get some for your kids for Christmas, which is what I did with a lot of these were Christmas presents, those are the two places I would suggest going because they're really inexpensive and they have so much to choose from. I also keep colored pencils, crayons, markers, notebooks, coloring books, learn how to draw books, anything like that in here as well. As I was cleaning up in here, the robot vacuum had come on in. And so I was like, okay, I got to hurry up and get everything off the floor so it can do its job. And it came in and mopped and vacuumed this area for me, which did get dirty because I was dragging everything out. So of course there was little debris that landed on the floor. And I even swooped some out from underneath the cabinet and it picked that up for me as well. So as you can see, it is a total game changer and time saver. So I didn't have to worry about vacuuming or mopping after this. I was able to just move on to my next task because it did it all for me. And because I was working on this cabinet, I wanted to go ahead and clean it as well. And as well as clean it, I wanted to kind of declutter it. And I was getting rid of the little Halloween decor. I did throw the little pumpkins in Haunted House that they painted away. They were $5 at Target. It was a fun little craft. We had them out. They had lights in them. The lights and the battery had died at this point. You could absolutely save them and put them out every year, but I just figured I was going to throw them away and we can do new ones next year. They weren't really worth keeping for me. It was one more thing to store, and that's something that I'm learning each year that goes by. I get better and better at doing less minimalist stuff and just less clutter, and it just makes it more peaceful. It makes it easier to clean, and I'm just doing better and better every year. So I did throw them away. The kids probably don't really realize that yet, and hopefully they don't realize it at all. That's probably best for them. And it was no offense to them at all, but just kind of sharing that in case you aren't sure what to do with yours and it makes you feel any better about throwing them away. I did throw my kids away, so you have permission to throw them away too. Now I'm moving up to my bedroom and I'm just going to make my bed. And I do have Tucker's little bed up there and he sleeps in his little dog bed up there with me. And it's like the coziest little sleep situation. He's pretty much a prince and he is spoiled rotten and I love it. And we are loving it. He keeps me company. So I keep his little bed up there and I wasn't going to change that just for the aesthetics of this video because that is real life and that is where he sleeps and it stays on my bed. So I did just quickly make the bed before I am going to put up new curtains and steam them. So I was getting my steamer set up. I did use 2 different ones and I'll talk about that in a minute, but I thought I would try my little Bissell Hydro Steam, which is actually like a suction / like steam clean type situation, but I thought I would try that for steaming them. And then I ended up using something else. So stay tuned, but it is going to be setting up, getting that water hot, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Indust on my furniture and just dust. Indust is besides Method Wood for Good, which is like a great, just everyday cleaner, the Indust is the best for polishing your furniture. It smells amazing and it works amazing. I also love to use it on stainless steel, but I'm using it on my wood today. As you can see, my wood was super duper shiny and it has just been my favorite since like the beginning of my YouTube days. They sponsored me and that is how I learned about them. And it was one of my biggest sponsorships that I had gotten at the time. And they were super easy to work with. And that's when I discovered the product and I've been obsessed with it ever since. And they did end up sponsoring me again a few years after that. I seriously love, love, love Indust. So if you've never tried it, definitely give it a shot. Like I said, it's great for stainless steel, but it's also great, obviously, for wood.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
The first thing that I did, obviously, was take my old ones down. And the reason why I wanted new ones was because I didn't want gray. And also these were too long. They were puddled on the floor. And I just never loved these, but they're the curtains that I've had up since we moved in this house. So for like 6 years. And I finally found some that were like a color I thought that I would love. And they were also in this weird size because I think it's like 72 inches in length that I ended up getting, which is kind of an odd size that you don't find everywhere. And one of the Instagram influencers that I follow that does like home stuff had actually shared these. And they do come in so many different sizes if you like them. And I will link them. And they also have a few different ways that you can hang them. I was showing you how I decided to hang them. But they were very, 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 very wrinkly. And I did first attempt to spray them down with a wrinkle releaser, and I like doused them in that stuff. And the only positive to that was they now smell amazing, but it did not do anything in the way of releasing wrinkles. And I know that I could have and should have thrown them in the dryer, but there were 2 reasons I didn't. The first reason was because I was afraid of them shrinking. And the second reason was because I was too lazy and didn't want to deal with it. So I did try to steam them, and you're going to see that that did not work. And at first I used the Hydro Steam, which I did like and I think would work for other things. It just didn't work for these because it does have that suction. So it kind of pulled the fabric tight at the same time that it was steaming them. but they would not budge. So then I broke out my Shinli, I think is how you pronounce it. That is from Temu. And it's a great little steamer, by the way. It turns into like a handheld, but it's also a floor steamer. It's really cool. And it comes with a ton of different attachments, but it's more like high powered steam. And so I broke that out as well and tried it. And the wrinkles they were here to stay. So I don't know what I'm going to do. If you have any magic tricks, let me know. But when they're pulled back, you can't tell they're wrinkled. It's just when I have them pulled like this, which I do have them pulled like this most of the time because they're room darkening. And I don't know about you. I know a lot of people do like for the sun to just come in bright in the morning, but I do not. It puts me in a real bad mood. I do not want to wake up to a bright sun in my face. I like to keep it dark. So they are pulled like this a lot of time and they look horrible when they're just like this, but I don't know what to do. Maybe throwing them in the dryer. I could try that if somebody thinks that will absolutely work. But I also was just hoping that maybe over time with the temperature of the house that they would relax a little, but nothing that I tried in this video worked at all. Now, I also keep this robot vacuum upstairs, and I like this one for upstairs with the carpet because it does self-empty. And so it will go and vacuum the carpet, and then it will go back to the base station and it will suck all of that up. And so I don't have to empty it out every time. And I really like it for that reason. And it's a lot more budget friendly. It doesn't mop, but it does do a great job of vacuuming in between when I can't get to it with the regular vacuum. But now I'm in my office and I have been staring at this little space for the longest time. And I did move my bookshelf in between the windows last year, or maybe it was earlier in the year. I can't remember. And it was okay for a while, but it does seem really cluttered. It wasn't ideal. And I wasn't liking the black thing on the wall that I had there. So I decided to, oh, here, by the way, look what I found on Amazon. And I'm going to link it for you too. If your Target doesn't have it, Amazon carries it. So I did find the gingerbread cleaner and I do love it. It smells exactly like gingerbread cookies and the scent lingers. I cleaned with it, left the house and came home and it smelled like gingerbread cookies. So I do highly recommend it and I will link it. But anyways, I decided to try moving the bookshelf back to the wall that I had it on to see if I like that anymore. And it's not my favorite. It's not like I'm not obsessed with it like I am what I did with my foyer last week that you guys saw, but I do like it better than in between the windows. I'm going to show you too what happened. I don't know what happened, but it ripped all the paint off of my wall all the way down to the drywall. And it wasn't the bookshelf, because if I look at the back of the bookshelf, there's nothing there. And the paint was not wet when I put it there at all, because I moved the bookshelf there well after the house had been painted. I don't know what happened. It's horrible though. And I'm going to show you a close-up of that here in a minute. So I've got to find something to hang over that space where the bookshelf was because I have paint ripped off the wall. So that's going to have to be sanded down and repainted. It makes me sick to my stomach. I don't even want to think about it. And I don't even know what happened. Hopefully it doesn't do it to this wall. It's not even all the way against the wall. It's so weird. I have no idea what happened, but I'm about to show you in these close-up shots. This is what happened. And I have no idea what caused it. All right, I just went to the Dollar Tree to look for some like cleaning product dupes that I've been seeing on TikTok. I did find a couple of them. I didn't find all of the ones that I wanted, but just so you know, I've been seeing that they have some of the Pink Stuff dupes. They have some OxyClean dupes. They have some Dawn Power Wash dupes. But I'll show you what I did get. Some of these aren't even necessarily dupes, they're just cleaning products that I found there that I thought looked really interesting. So let's go ahead and start. I did find these. This is not a cleaning product, but it is tissue season, and they're Hot Wheels for $1.25. I'm gonna put these in Bubba's room because that season is among us. Runny nose, snotty nose. And then I got this dish wand. I love getting dish wands from the Dollar Tree, but I use these all of the time. Let me go close that back door because that wind chime is annoying. The Scrub Daddy little cloths, people are saying they're great for cleaning your stainless steel. I've never experienced those, but they're like, I don't even know, $10 for a pack of 4, I want to say. And this was $1.25 for 2 of them. And I think they're the same thing. So I'm going to give them a try. We'll give them a try as soon as I'm done filming this haul because I'm excited. Because you're supposed to just be able to wet them. And it says they're great for wood, glass, leather, electronics, and auto. Use wet or dry, highly absorbent. So we're going to give them a try on glass and stainless steel. So stay tuned. Speaking of glass, I'm not typically a fan of the spray glass cleaner, like this kind of foaming, I guess, glass cleaner, but we're gonna give it a try because it's $1.25. So that's scrub-free glass cleaner. I need to clean my front door, so I'm gonna use that. And then you've probably heard of this stuff, the Totally Awesome cleaner that you can find at the Dollar Tree. They have like the all-purpose one. Well, this is new. And it's their bathroom cleaner, soap scum and stain remover, puts cleaning power into plain old water with plant-derived ingredients. It smells really good. I took the cap off in the store and smelled it. And then I did pick up some of the Dollar Tree antibacterial wipes. I opened them up in there to see what they looked like before I decided to get them. They are wet, which is good. Sometimes you can get some that are like not wet enough. They seem thick. I can't get one out right now, but stay tuned. We'll see how those are. There are 30 wipes in there for $1.25. And then I got this foaming dish spray by Powerhouse, and it's lemon scent, and it smells so good. We're gonna try it too. So hang in there. We're coming. We're coming for all these products. We're gonna figure out if they work or not. Now they did have this line of more like non-toxic. It doesn't claim to be non-toxic, but it says with plant-derived ingredients. This is granite and marble peppermint sage daily cleaner with plant-derived ingredients. It smells so good. So we'll give that a try. And then they have a bathroom cleaner as well. They did have another scent too, but it didn't smell as good as this one. It smells very minty and clean, fresh. So let's put some of these to test and let's put some of these to work. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just do this. To be fair, I have not tried the Scrub Daddy ones, and if you have, please comment below and let us know if you like them or not. And I cannot even honestly say if these are exactly the same, but they appear to be very similar. My first impression was that it was actually pretty good, but then as I kept using it, I realized it was leaving a lot of lint on my stainless steel. And also, to be fair, maybe I need to wash them once to give them a true test. But not only did I notice them leaving lint, but because they are wet, when it was all said and done, I do feel like they left my stainless steel streaky. And then I did try it again, and I'll show you a clip in a minute of me using it on the glass. And again, I thought it did pretty good until actually just today. When I was in there, I noticed that it was very streaky. So overall, my final thoughts on these, I would not purchase again, and I do not like them. However, I am going to wash them once and try again just to make sure. But as of right now, I'm not a fan. So this is kind of like a Dawn Power Wash dupe. Of course, the packaging isn't as cute, but don't let that fool you. It smells so good. This lemon scent is it, okay? And it cleans amazing. My stainless steel sink was super shiny afterwards. I did notice that. Even like the next day, I was like, okay. And I was like, it has to be that because that's the only thing new that I've used. It's $1.25. So this, I would give a 10 out of 10. I will definitely be repurchasing. The next time I go to the Dollar Tree, I'm going to pick up a few of them just to have them so I don't run out. And I honestly feel like this could replace my Dawn Power Wash. Now, I do like Dawn Power Wash. Don't get me wrong. If they come out with any new fun and cool scents, I'm probably going to buy them. I didn't like the fall and winter scents they came out with at all, but I do love Dawn Power Wash, but this for $1.25, you cannot beat that, and I highly recommend it. And then the next thing was this scrub-free glass cleaner. And again, I'm not typically someone who likes a foaming spray glass cleaner like this. However, I love this glass cleaner so much. Would definitely repurchase this, a 10 out of 10. It smells really good. It does an amazing job of cleaning. It makes it quick and easy. I do feel like it was true to the name of scrub free. I don't feel like I had to go over and over and over the glass to get it clean. It dried really fast as well. So I really like this glass cleaner. And next time I go to the Dollar Tree, I'm definitely going to be grabbing a couple of these as well. The next thing was this granite and marble cleaner. And I want to say, first of all, the packaging is super cute. It looks very high end. It's not super comfortable in the hand. It makes it a little awkward to spray, but I'm not going to complain for $1.25. It smells really good. It honestly smells like spearmint gum, and it cleans my granite and my glass very good. It doesn't leave any streaks at all. It's a very fine mist, but I think it does a really good job, especially for $1.25. And it is plant-based, so that's a bonus as well. So I also give this one about an 8 out of 10 just because the packaging drives me a little bit crazy on it, and the fine mist is a little bit not it, but overall I love it and would repurchase. And now I'm going to be using this totally awesome cleaner. It surprised me with the way that it smelled, especially with it being yellow. I thought it would be more citrus scented, but it smells like laundry, and I am a huge fan of laundry scents. It smells so good. And I loved it as far as cleaning. I had no issues with it whatsoever. It cleaned really good. It smelled amazing. So I would also repurchase this one, and I would also give this one a 10 out of a 10. The next thing I tried was their antibacterial wipes, and I did have a really hard time getting them started and getting them out. They did not want to come out. But once I got them out, I'm just showing you kind of the size. They are a little small. In thickness, they're not super thin, but they're not super thick. They're definitely not Clorox or Lysol wipes. I also, as you can see there, that purple container on the floor are my Dollar General wipes that I absolutely love. If you have a Dollar General, I do love their wipes. They're thicker and a little bit bigger. I was kind of showing you there. I do like these, especially for $1.25. I would recommend getting them. I would give them about a 6 out of a 10 just because they are really small and they're not quite as wet as the other cleaning wipes are. And I like my cleaning wipes to be pretty saturated with the cleaning product. It just makes my life a lot easier, and they're not quite as wet. So I would give them a 6 out of a 10, but I wouldn't sleep on them. It definitely, especially if you're on a budget. And I also think they would be perfect for like keeping in your vehicle. And as you can see, my toilet bowl cleaner that I got from Temu, the little stick thing is broken and my things won't stay on them, and it drives me insane. I need to either try and fix that thing or just put my Clorox one back in there because it is driving me mad. All right, now I talked about sprinkling a little Christmas in here, and I also talked about this in last week's video, but I thought this year would be super fun to surprise my kiddos with some Christmas bedding, and so that is what I did. I actually got these sheets from Amazon, but I got hanky sheets from Target, and then I got their comforters or their little duvet covers. One is from Shein and one is from Temu. I wanted to get something super inexpensive. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on them because it's only going to be on their bed for 2 months, but I knew that it would make them happy. And so I found them and I just put their actual like normal comforter in them. I didn't worry about buying a down comforter or anything like that. I just literally put their regular comforter in there and it worked out perfectly. And they were both really surprised and they love it. You're going to see Hanky's reaction, so stay tuned for that. But I went ahead and threw Kinsley's in the wash. I had already washed up Hank's stuff, but I went ahead and threw hers in the washing machine and stripped her bed while they were washing. And then I went ahead and did Hanky's. Now, his sheets are the holiday sheets from Target. Those are currently out right now, and I will link them. They're flannel, and I'm just going to straighten his bed up and then go ahead and put his regular comforter inside of the duvet cover for him. And I also got a cute little pillow from Temu, and it's so cute. He loves it, and I can't wait for you guys to see his reaction.
I'm on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring.
And Target also had a sale on their little super soft pajamas. The little kids was $7.50 and then the older kids was $9.50. So I did also get them some pajamas and I laid those out on their bed as well as a little surprise. Keep coming forward. Don't open. Don't open. Keep coming. All right, now you can open.
Why did you do that?
What do you think?
I don't know. Which one is it?
It's Christmas bedding.
Wow. What Christmas bedding?
You see your pillow?
Oh. Wait. What is?
Is it a Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
I want to put it right here when I lay on it.
Okay. What do you think about your pajamas? Do you feel how soft they are?
Oh yeah.
Do you like your Christmas bedding?
Yeah, but I brought you our race car ready.
No, those are underneath here. We'll put those back on when Christmas is over. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance. Come on. We're gonna dance. Have a good time.
I found these sheets on Amazon and I decided on these in particular because they have a bunch of different little cats on them and they're doing different things. And Kinsley has a cat. As you know, Zoe is her cat and she loves kitty cats. And I thought she would love these and she definitely did. She was super surprised when I showed her. She couldn't wait to snuggle in her bed. And I talked about this a little bit last week in that video, but you know, you might think that kids don't really care about the things that us adults do. Like for example, we love crawling into a super soft, cozy bed with like fresh, clean sheets or flannel sheets in the winter. And, you know, we really enjoy that as an adult, but kids really enjoy that as well. So if you want to surprise your kids, you could definitely do some inexpensive new flannel sheets for Christmas. And when they come home from school, their bed's all made. They've got clean flannel sheets on there and they're going to love it. So the funny thing about buying on like Shein or Temu or really anywhere online is sometimes you're surprised by what you actually receive in the mail. And in this instance, I bought him the little Christmas tree pillow and then I bought her the little gingerbread man because I thought it matched cute with her gingerbread house comforter. And when I pulled it out of the packaging, I literally laughed out loud because somebody said it's like a dog toy. It is super tiny. It is not at all what I thought. I thought it was going to be like the size of his Christmas tree, but It's not. It's like a little miniature, but it's okay because she still loves it. But it was really funny because I was like, are you serious? I guess I should have read the reviews a little bit better because I did not realize it was going to be a miniature gingerbread man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment below, like this video, and share it with friends, family, a neighbor, coworker, sister, mother, anybody that you could think of. Sharing is caring, and it truly helps to support my channel. Behind the scenes are coming. If you're new here, I always do behind the scenes outtakes from the filming of this video, and they are the best. So stay tuned, and I will see you next week. Kitty, why? What am I gonna do to get this thing out of here? You are so awful. Why would you bring that in my house? Zoe! Oh my God. I am so sorry, you beautiful baby. Oh God, Zoe. This isn't a gift, honey. Yes, it's the little heart. God. Oh, I'm sorry if this makes you sad. Come on. What do you wrong here? Let's go all the way back. Journey, take me where you Bippity boppity boo! Can you see me? No! Okay. All right. I just went to that I got at the Dollar General, or not the Dollar General, the Family Dollar. No, gosh, what am I saying? The Dollar Tree. Don't you caw at me. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. See if we can get a good thumbnail picture. Ready, Tech?
What?
I said you can help me by handing me stuff.
Yeah, I can. Why taking them off?
Oh, here's a pillowcase. Can you hold that for me?
Yeah. There's some kitty. There's a kitty climbing up a tree. And the other one, and some cats climbing up.
Okay. Let's do the pillowcases.
What are the cats playing?
They're playing with the Christmas trees and the Christmas decorations. And you want